Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. So guys, I'm coming on because it is Monday, Labor Day, and weather's kind of crappy. We're not doing any barbecuing or anything. Did it kind of over the weekend anyway. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going to start a crock pot meal. It's noon, like I said, and I want to make this crock pot meal. I bought this meat specifically for this, so I'll show you. Alright, what I did was I bought stew meat. Okay, now this meat right here is chuck. So, well, actually, let me see what it is. I think it might be round. Yeah, this is beef round cubes, okay? The boneless, it's like what you use for stew. So what I'm gonna do is I'm making this in a crock pot all day, okay? Because I want this meat to become like butter, you know. So I'm not searing it or anything yet, and I'm not flouring it because I'm not making a stew. I'm making just like a braised meat, and I'm going to put some carrots in here, and then I'll put some string beans later on, and maybe I'll put a few potatoes. I won't be eating them, but maybe I'll put a few potatoes in here too. Yeah, so what I'm doing is raise you up a little bit. So I want you to see what's in here. Just give me a second to try to figure out how this works. Oh wait, that's not it. Give me 1 second. There we go. I'm trying to figure out how to put this up. Okay guys, oh, and by the way, my microphone broke again. I had it outside on the chair. I had my whole tripod on the chair the other day when I was filming, and the whole tripod fell and it smashed and the whole thing broke again. This is my third microphone, guys, my third. Don't have any luck with it. I don't know why. It's just one thing after the next. So I'm just gonna try to be conscious of talking a little bit louder. I want to make sure you guys can hear me. So, okay, here's the meat. Okay, you guys can see it. Here we go. Is there a little glare still? Just bear with me. I'm just trying to figure out the best lighting for you guys. Let me see something. I don't know, which is better, that or that? I think that. Let me just get to the other one. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so what I'm doing, guys, is I'm gonna put brown gravy in here because it has to have a little bit of liquid. And I figured I'll do the brown gravy, and I'm gonna season it with onion soup mix. So I'm gonna sprinkle this on. Whenever I use onion soup mix, I always do this because a lot of times the powder in it, you know, is like clumped. So I'm gonna spread this out. I'm gonna mix it up, and I might put another one in too. I might put two. Let's give this a little mix, just so everything's coated. I want it to be coated in the onion soup mix. This is what's great about onion soup mix, guys. It's really so versatile. You can use it for so many things. Yeah, I'm gonna put two in. I think it definitely needs two. So, I'm just gonna sprinkle this on top. I mean, once the water hits it, you know, and it's gonna kind of, you know, come off the meat a little bit, but it'll just, this way the meat will be kind of coated in it, seasoned, and I'm gonna put my own seasonings in too. I ran out of onion powder, which I can't even believe. I always have so many of each. I just haven't bought it recently, so a little bit of salt, not a lot. A little bit of pepper. And I have garlic powder, of course. Garlic powder I never run out of. I have like 5 down in the thing down there, but I do have to get it because we use it a lot. Okay. All right, so this is coated with garlic powder and and salt and pepper, and I'm gonna the onion soup mix. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put 2 packages of this powdered gravy in, and then I'll add water to it. So once it's all in, I'm gonna mix it up anyway, so it's not gonna be coated on the meat exactly. So when you make this gravy, it calls for 1 cup of water, but I'm going to use way more than 1 cup of water in this, probably around 3 cups. I want the meat just to be covered. You know what I mean? I don't want it to be like. Sure. Oh. So I'm going to fill this up. I don't know how much it is. This is about definitely like 3 cups. Oh look, okay. So I'm going to put just a little bit more. Sorry. Because this is going to evaporate a little bit. But I don't want too much because I don't want to dilute, the flavor, but it'll be fine. And I think what I'm going to do, guys, I'm definitely going to put, you see how it's coming off the meat? But that's okay. I figured that. And, see, now, if this was a stew, like my husband, he says he doesn't like stew. So this is going to be basically kind of the same thing, but it's not stew. But if it was stew, I would flour the meat first. I would brown the meat in a pan, like in my Instapot. I would have probably made it, or just browned it and then put it into the crock pot. That's how I make stew, when the flour, putting flour in it on the meat. So I'm not doing that, but what I'm going to do is, this to me is like a braised meat. It's going to be very, very tender. Hopefully it'll fall, it'll melt in your mouth, and that's what I'm going for. So I'm going to get a couple of onions, because onions are great to never mind just eat with the meat, but the flavor, the broth and stuff, so good. So I'm going to go get a couple of onions, and I'm going to put carrots in, and then later on, about a half hour to 45 minutes before this is done, I'm going to put whole string beans, and I have frozen ones in the freezer. So that's what I'm going to do. Let me go get the onions. All right, guys. So I'm just going to put these. I'm going to put the 2 onions in. Now I'm going to cut them, but I'm not going to cut them finely. I'm just going to cut them in half, like in 4 quarters, and just put them in there. Because I don't want the onions to disappear. I mean, they're still pretty big, but of course, they're going to get nice and soft. In. And I have to write a little list out because I need to go to the food store, because I'm going to be planning, making some meals ahead of, for the surgery and stuff. So I need to get a few things, and I need fresh garlic because I ran out of my fresh garlic cloves. I had to throw them out actually because quarter of the bag was bad. So next time I know, I got to put them in the freezer from the get-go because I don't want them to be wasted. So anyway, the onions are in here. I'm going to pour some carrots in. And I do have some potatoes in the back. I don't think I have many. But whatever I have back there, I'm just going to throw in. I have these little snack carrots. I bought them for snacking. So I'm just going to put these in. They're perfect size, actually. I like to dip these in ranch. All right, so. Carrots are always good for, a little sweetness, and just love carrots. Put these in. Not everybody eats them, but what it is. right, guys, so as it goes along, I'm probably going to season it a little more because I do like a little bit of heavier seasoning. You know, right now I'm going to let it cook 2, 3, 4 hours, and then I'll add probably a little bit more garlic powder, and I'll taste it and see if it needs any other, you know, flavorings or anything while it's cooking. So I'm going to get it over here, plug it in, and get it going because it's 12:15 already, and I want to eat by like 5 or 6. So it'll be plenty of time. All right, so let's get it over here. Oh boy. I love crock pots, but I wait. I don't want to talk because I want to make sure you guys hear me. Microphone. I love crock pots, but I honestly, even in the fall and winter, I don't use it that much. You know, maybe I'll make a crock pot once a month or something. I really would like to use it more, but sometimes I feel like I don't know what to make because my family's a little funny with crock pot, kind of the way the meat and stuff comes out. They're not crazy about it, but I love a good pot roast, and so does my husband. He loves a good pot roast. Like I said, I love stew. I love soups and all that. So I'm going to definitely try to use it more this year because I think it'll just be easier too. You know, I just have to get into the mindset of using it and starting it early and just all that. So yeah, but I love crock pots. I know a lot of people use crock pots constantly. All right, so I'm going to put it on high because I want it to cook on high. No, I'm done. I drank it. All right, there's high. So now it's all done and ready. Let me make sure this is nice and clean. Put this on and set it and forget it. So like I said, I'm going to set the timer. I think in about 2 hours, like 2 o'clock, I will put some potatoes in. I'm not even sure how many potatoes I have back there. It could be 1, it could be 4, so I don't even know. I'm just going to throw some potatoes in there. And if I don't have potatoes, then guess what? Potatoes aren't going in it. That's the way it is. All right, guys, so, yeah. Okay, guys, so I bought this zucchini the other day, and I'm going to try to be mindful of talking a little bit loud because I'm nervous that you guys can't hear me because this freaking thing, I don't have my microphone. I'm so used to it now. I'm so angry that it broke for the 3rd time. So it is what it is, but let me know what you guys think about the volume today, you know, because I don't have my microphone. All right, so I bought zucchini the other day, and every time, can I tell you, and I'm not even kidding, the last 3 or 4 times I bought zucchini, it's rotted in my fruit thing. I saw it again this time, and I said, you know what, I'm going to get it. I wanted something different, some sort of a different vegetable, and so I got it. Well, it's been sitting here about 3 or 4 days, and all of a sudden I said, oh, the zucchini. And look, guys, I mean, it's still good. It's still good, but another 2 days, and it won't be. So I'm going to take it, cut it up, and I'm trying to think what I want to do with it. I'm trying to think. I think I'm going to cut it in the middle and take the seeds out because I'm just going to move this. Yeah, there we go. Because I don't want the seeds in it. I'm wondering if I'm going to make like a zucchini boat with it, or should I cut it up and saute it? Let me see. Well, I know that I'm really thirsty. I gotta get a drink. No, I'm not gonna do that. But I am gonna peel some of the skin off because I don't want it 100% with the skin on. So I think I'm gonna let me get the peeler. And I need to get my water. I'll be right back. All right, so guys, guess what? This earring really aggravates me. It doesn't stay like this. It's like always, it annoys me. Guys, I got on the scale again this morning. I lost 2 more pounds. I've lost 17 pounds since I started Weight Watchers. And honestly, guys, I mean, I've been doing Weight Watchers, not 100%. I would say 75, 80%, but now I'm doing it really like 95%, 100%. No, I really am. I really am, because I'm not, I'm not doing any bad stuff, except the other day when I went to the party. I didn't even have any bad things. Anyway, guys, I lost 17 pounds since I've been following Weight Watchers and really watching it for the surgery and everything. I'm so excited, like beyond excited. And I wish so much that I could continue and do this on my own and not have to have the surgery. And the only reason why I really am not, I'm not gonna go for that way because of the diabetes. Because I've tried before. The diabetes has taken a hold on my body, on my organs, everything else, that I just can't do it alone with it. So this is why I'm doing the surgery. This earring is really annoying me. This is why I'm doing the surgery, because I know that I can't get rid of diabetes on my own. I definitely need a higher power, and that's why I'm doing it. And so there's no, I feel good about myself though, that I am, see, I'm going to do it like that, that I am, doing the Weight Watchers and, sticking to it and, really, taking the pounds off that I need and all that. I'm excited about that, so I'm proud of myself. But guys, I'm so excited. When I saw that today, I was like, ooh, very, very excited. It's not easy, it's not easy, and, the next month or two, the next couple of months is not going to be easy for me. I mean, on the 18th or the 19th, I start my 2-week regimen, which is more strict, whereas I have a shake for breakfast, a shake for lunch, and I can have a salad either with dinner, or a salad at, in the evening or whatever, and a piece of fruit. So that starts on the 19th, like I said. Hope you guys can hear me. That starts on the 19th. So, I'm excited for that, but I'm not excited. But yesterday was 4 weeks till I had the surgery, so, I don't know. It's on, guys. It's getting real. It really is getting real. So, yeah. But I feel better already, guys, even losing just 17 pounds. Like, I feel better. I feel it in my body. I feel it in my clothes. I feel it just in everything. I really do. So, I'm excited. And, I've been really wanting to have the surgery for years. My husband had it 23 years ago. He had the gastric bypass, which is different from what me and Julia have. We're having the gastric sleeve. It's different, but I have always wanted to have it too, but I was always chicken. I was always too scared. And there was a time when I went to the doctor and I actually started doing the process like that we did now. I did 2 or 3 things, and then as soon as they told me that I had to have that endoscopy, I was like, nope, see you later, bye. And I never went back because I was just afraid of all the tests and everything. I let my fear rule my life. And that's how I've always been, guys. Always been where I've let my fear rule my life. And it's not a good thing. And I've been working on it with therapy for years and years and years. Literally years, because I've learned that if you let fear rule If you let fear rule, this is so annoying. It doesn't annoy you, it annoys me. If you let fear rule your life, you miss out on so many things in life, guys. I missed out on so much when I was a teenager because I was shy, because I was afraid to make that leap or to do something out of my comfort zone. Oh, how I wish I could do things over. I mean, everybody has regrets. Everybody, says, oh, you wish you did this, you wish you did that. I'm sure, but I really, 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 really wish that I could just go back and do some things over. But with saying that, I'm 56, so I don't have a world of time. I mean, I have a lot of time left, but from here on out, I want to enjoy the things that I want to do and want to, accomplish or whatever. So. Fear and worry takes your pleasure, your happiness away today. What you're thinking about for tomorrow, and will stress you out, ruins the day that you're having today. And I'm not an expert at this even, but I'm learning I've been learning to do that. I've been learning to try not to worry, because worry takes away your happiness. So, just trying to get by, guys. I'm just trying to get by, trying to help you guys too. Okay, so I'm gonna make these in pretty thick cuts. Put this over here. And these guys, definitely a day or two, and they'd be done. And then I would have had another zucchini, that situation that would have had been thrown out. Zucchini, I like a little bite to it. Like what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them in the frying pan. I'm gonna just saute these up and have these for lunch. You know what I really love, guys? I buy the frozen, I buy the frozen, long string beans, love them. Or even you can get fresh, if you want, whatever. I like to keep frozen in my freezer all the time. I make them and I steam them in the microwave. Sometimes I'll put them on the stove with some garlic and butter and olive oil in the pan. But even if I just steam them and put a little butter and salt and pepper on them and a little garlic powder, I always want to make a lot, because the next day I literally, and I swear to God I did it yesterday, I made it on, what's today, Monday? I made it on Saturday. So yesterday I went in the refrigerator and took the leftovers, heated it up for 40 seconds in the microwave, not even that much because I like it a little chilly too, and I ate the rest of it, just out of the thing. Love it. String beans, oh, I love them like that. So string beans are really good for that. To do that. But I like my zucchini a little firm, because I like it to have a tiny little bite to it, just like asparagus. I like asparagus, but I don't like it really mushy, and sometimes it comes out mushy. I'd rather it have a little bite to it, not a big bite to it, a little bite, but a little something to it. So these I'm going to make fairly big, because I don't want them to fall apart and everything. Alright, so let's put all these in here. And lately I've just thrown out so much produce, guys. And that just kills me, because produce is expensive. It's even more expensive today than ever, mostly. And so it kills me, so I'm trying not to do that. But it happens. I buy something and I say, oh, I'm going to make it. Oh, I'm going to do this. Oh, I'm going to do that. I throw out peppers, I throw out celery, I throw out, it's just crazy. It's crazy. So I gotta be more mindful of that. I'm trying my best. Not always easy. I was gonna say something. So, today is the 5th, I think. Today's the 5th. So this next whole week coming up, I only have where's my phone? I don't know where I put it. So let me see, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So the next 10 days is where I am able to still eat a little, I'm eating a little food. I'm eating food. As of the 19th, like I said again, I'm going on the 2-week diet, and I'll explain that. So while I have you guys here, I'm going to explain this because a few of you have asked about this, specifically about the surgery and what it actually is. A lot of people know about it, a lot of people don't. So I just want to explain it a little bit so you guys get what the story is. The gastric sleeve is they take part of your stomach out. I know. If you want to know how that goes, watch 600-Pound Life. I think it's Lifetime or A&E, one of those Lifetime, I think, and you'll see what it's about. But so what they do is they make your stomach smaller. Okay, so you have about this. Your stomach is about this big. So what they do is they go in laparoscopy. Lapo is what I call it because they can never, ever pronounce that word. So they do it lapo, and they put holes in your stomach. They do like 4 holes, but they do it with a robot. Like they did it with Julie. They put the robot in there, and they direct the robot to do all that. Okay. So what they do essentially is they just make your stomach smaller so that when you eat, you can only eat a little bit at a time. And this is how you lose weight. Now, in the beginning, like at Julie's stage right now, she's on it'll be like, it's tomorrow a week? Tomorrow's a week that she had the surgery. And at this point, her stomach is very, very tiny, very, very tiny. And because it's at its smallest, because as you go on a little bit more, it opens up a little bit. But it is only going to open up to a certain amount. So you can only fit a few things in there at a time. Like you can't drink a whole glass of juice or water and then eat. They say in the beginning to wait 30 minutes before you eat if you drink a little bit, or they say don't even drink. They say drink 30 minutes before you're going to eat. They say don't drink at this stage when you eat because they want you to get the calories in. So what you're going to, like, her first stage was the liquid. Then the next stage is protein shakes, and that's what she's on now. I think in a couple of days she starts mush, whereas it's like mashed potato consistency, egg salad, tuna salad, thick soup, like that kind of stuff, mush. And then after that, after I think the 18th day, I think it's the 18th day, I could be wrong, or maybe a month, I forget, maybe 4 weeks, is when you can start eating solid foods. Now, everybody's different. They say that some people can take in solid foods earlier than other people. So they give you a timeline to try solid foods, and if you can't tolerate it, they tell you to wait a little bit while longer, continue the mush, and then you could try solid foods again. Everybody's different. Everybody has a different reaction. So eventually that's what it is. So eventually all you're able to eat is a little at a time, where now, I can eat a whole pork chop, a whole thing of vegetables, and a baked potato. After, when it comes to the end of it, and when you're like 6 months out, you'll maybe only able to eat like a quarter of a pork chop, a little piece of, maybe 2 potatoes, and a little vegetable. And then you can't really drink so much at the same time. Like where my husband's at now, he's 23 years. He's able to eat as much as he's able to eat, which is a lot, but not as much as anybody else. You know what I mean? But he's still able to eat a nice amount. So that's the point of the whole thing, and that's why they say eventually you can gain the weight back, because eventually your stomach does stretch to the point where you can get a lot of calories in there and gain weight again. So yeah, so that's why you always have to be mindful of it, and you know, watch what you eat and everything else, and you know, whatever. But this is what I'm saying is, so that's how the surgery works. I wanted to explain it because I think JMG, that's her initials on my YouTube channel. One of my YouTubers, that I think it was her that asked about how the surgery works and what it is and all of that. So I hope that answered your question, JMG. I hope so. I hope it helped you understand. And that's what it is. And if you want to understand more, Google gastric sleeve and you'll get all the information you need. All right, guys. So yeah, so you know, it was a long process, a year, almost like 11 months to go through everything between the insurance companies and all the testing you have to take and all the requirements you have to meet and all of this stuff. It's a very, very long process, but I see it's worth it already. My daughter is having a very good time with it. Not a good time, but a very, you know, she's doing well. She's losing weight. She's happy, you know, and she's just really, what's the word? Adapting to her situation. So I just pray to God every day that I have it as good as she had it. I'm so glad it was okay for her, because that's all I wanted. I really, really just wanted her to be okay, to make sure that, you know, she could handle it and all that. And let me tell you something, I'm so proud of her, because she's shown me how I can be strong, and she's a really strong girl. She's handling it so well, and I'm so proud of my Julie. So yeah, so I just wanted to say that. Also, guys, I wanted to say thanks to Belinda Barks. Thank you, Belinda. She's always so sweet, always giving me hints and help, you know, on little things. Like I had this rash on my stomach, and she helped me with that. She said maybe it's this, she thinks it might be that, and she gave me some suggestions, which I already had kind of contemplated, but wasn't sure. So then I tried it, and it seems to be working somewhat. So thank you so much, Belinda. I appreciate that so much. And of course, to my #1 fan and my #1 bestie on YouTube, my #1 friend on YouTube is Jerry from Jerry Ellen from Cooking with Neighbors. Love you, Jared. Thanks so much for your encouragement every day, and I just enjoy you so much. Okay, so that's it. I've been chatting a lot now. 20 minutes already of chatting. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the frying pan. I'm going to saute these up, and I'm going to eat that. I don't know what I'm going to have with it. Ow. I don't know. I got to check out what leftovers are in the fridge and see what I have that I can eat. But I'm going to take you guys over there. Guys, so I'm going to put some olive oil in the pan. I'm going to use some minced garlic, because let me move this. Woo. Annie, I'm going to use some minced garlic with this, because I don't have the garlic cloves on it. Alright, I'm going to take a little bit of this olive oil out, because I feel like I put too much. I just want to kind of to coat the pan, not to, you know, soak it in oil for a number of reasons, you know, whatever. But anyway, yeah, so I was thinking, you know, I could put some cauliflower rice in here. I'm going to look up in this freezer over here and see if I have any cauliflower rice. If I do, I'm going to add it to it. If I don't, I'm not going downstairs. I'm not asking anybody to go downstairs. That's the only thing, that's the only pain in the ass about having stuff that's downstairs, is that I can't stand having to go down and get it. You know what I mean? That's the only thing about that. But what are you going to do? So, yeah. All right. You guys see good? Oh, yeah. Is there a glare? Light's supposed to take away the glare. Let me go see if I have some cauliflower rice. So here it is. I had some up here. Cauliflower rice. So I'm just going to put a little bit of this in once it starts cooking up here. Now I have, I cut up an onion. Oh guys, you see that? That's what I want right there. See that little brown part right there? That's what I want. I cut up one onion. So yeah, I'm going to put the cauliflower rice in. You know, I've probably had this in a very long time. Let me make sure it's still good. Oh, May 24th, 21. Huh. That's not good, because that's like a year old. I guess not. I mean, I don't know. You think it's still good? Check it out. It's over a year old. Oh, God. No. 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 No and no. Okay. You know what I do have, though? I do have right there, guys. I have regular cauliflower. I wonder if this is still good, too. I don't even know how long this one's been in here. Where's the date on it? Oh, here. Oh, no, this one's good. February 23. Yeah, so this one's good. So I'll put this in with this. Now I'm going to add a little bit more olive oil now because it's getting a little dry. I'm going to add olive oil to the middle. And then put the cauliflower in. I like cauliflower. I really do. Oh my God, this doesn't look good. No. No, 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 no. Guys, look at it. Oh my, it doesn't look good at all. That's disappointing. Ugh. Well, I guess it's zucchini, isn't it? Let me lower it a little bit. Well, guys, I'm going to see if I have something in the fridge that go with this. Maybe a little protein. I got to season it too. Let's season it. All right. Tiny bit of salt, not a lot, because I'm not even, I don't know why I'm not using my other thing. It's ridiculous why I don't use it. This is Dash. This is Dash. I did pepper. We'll do a little garlic. I'm going to put some fresh garlic in. About a tablespoon. Oh, you know what I wish I had? Darn it. If I had some cherry tomatoes, I'd put cherry tomatoes in here. I would definitely put cherry tomatoes. I hope you guys can hear me. If I had cherry tomatoes, I would put cherry tomatoes in here. But I don't. I don't have anything. I thought I had a little bit of maybe a protein in the refrigerator, but I don't. So I'm just gonna make these fried zucchinis and onions.
I just smoked it here.
Smoky in here?
Oh, when I first came in, it
Oh,
was
so then, and like I said, they're a little firm to the touch. I'm gonna let them cook just a couple more minutes because I don't want them hard, but I don't want them mushy either. So, all right. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see it. So, I'm just trying to think what I'm gonna have for lunch. I usually have one of my little salads. Oh, this thing's itching again. If it's not better by tomorrow with the stuff that I'm doing, I'm gonna go to the doctor because I can't take a chance of having this affect my surgery date because I just can't. So this looks really good, guys, doesn't it? Look at that. Yellow. I wonder if I should. I'm trying to figure out a way to make it more of a meal, so I can just eat that. You know what I mean? But I need something else in it, and I don't know. Of course, can't put freaking pasta. Can't put regular goddamn rice. So I'm just trying to think. I have chicken downstairs, but I'm either gonna have to have somebody go down and get it, and I don't want to be doing that. All right, I'll be right back. Remember that I had this. I have a whole bunch of cans in here because I was gonna make a recipe with it, and I never did. Very good for that. But yeah, and I think I'm gonna saute this a little bit in the frying pan with some lemon and some seasonings and some fresh garlic. Pink salmon, guys. Let's try it out. We'll see what happens. That's a protein, right? What the frig? This thing worked so perfect for me yesterday. If I could tell you, I don't even want to say it. It worked so perfect. There we go. Okay. See, when you pull it off, you pull it up, and the thing comes right off. All right, I'm going to drain this because it has water in it. This is my first time ever using Wait 1 second, guys. This is my first ever time using canned salmon. Bumblebee pink salmon, skinless and boneless. And I don't know, I'm gonna take these out because I don't want these to get any more charcoal than what they are. So let's put them over here into the pan. And I'm gonna use the same pan because it has all the flavors, you know, with the garlic and the onions. Onions got a little bit crispy, but that's okay. So I'm gonna put this on. I'm gonna put a drop of olive oil, not a lot, because I don't want it swimming in olive oil. Let me get some lemon. So I want to just give this like a quick saute in the pan with a little garlic. But like I said, I don't want this to burn or anything. Oh my God, guys, look at that. Oh my God, that looks so yummy. Oh, I love that charcoal. Look at that. Also, I'm gonna put a little lemon on that too. That was so good. Zucchini is so underrated, guys. All right, so this is the first time I'm doing this, so I don't know about this. I don't know. I mean, it presents like tuna, so it looks a little dry. I'm gonna put a little bit of garlic, not a lot, because the other has a lot of garlic in it too. I'm just gonna put some of this on it. And some lemon. Like I said, I'm going to give it a good, a quick cook. I'm not going to leave this in here long. I just kind of want to like warm it up a little bit. So I'm putting like a whole lemon in. Put a little bit of garlic powder. It looks like tuna, guys. Okay, I don't know how this is going to be. I don't know how it's going to be, but we're going to find out, aren't we? We're going to find out. Guys, that's how I'm gonna cook it, just like that. Oh, you know what I should put on it? Do I have it up here? It's probably lost in them somewhere in the shuffle. The old bag. No, there knows. Woo! I gotta get my shit together because everything is all over the place. Oh, Lulu, you slap your mama. Should I try that? I don't know if this has sodium in there. I'm just going to put a little. I don't know what I'm doing. All right. That's it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to taste it first before I mix it in with my zucchini. Put a little lemon on it. All right, guys, let me put this up. Okay. All right, let's taste it. Let's taste it. This thing is crooked. It's aggravating. Woo! I think this is breaking. It's not a good day today, guys, with breaking things. So, here we are. I had to move into the living room because I stopped my iPad and I noticed that I only have 10% left on the battery. So I had to come in the living room. So anyway, I did taste the salmon separately before I put it on my plate. I do like it. So I put it on my plate. I'm going to turn this around and show you guys this way. What I did was I put lemon on it, and I have more lemon. It's definitely like tuna. So it's definitely more of like when you're making crab cakes. And that's why I bought it, because I was going to make crab cakes with it or something with it in the crock pot. A recipe that Jerry Allen from Cooking with Neighbors gave me, and I never did it, but I do want to still do that. But anyway, it's not like a regular piece of salmon, of course, but it definitely is salmon, It tastes really good. So this is my plate right here. Okay, so I'm gonna take this and put this back. trying to just stand this up a little bit so you guys can see it. I'm going to put a little bit more lemon on everything. Just because I like it. Let me get a napkin. Look, I got lemon. Got lemon. Sorry. Lemon on the screen. That's okay. Sometimes I really am a disaster. Got a pit. Guys. That's really good. That canned salmon is really good. I'm shocked. Never had it before. Let me fix this. Talks amongst yourselves. There we go. This is really good, guys. I'm really, really happy with this. Very tasty. And closed up. This is where the day's going today. I'm very happy. You know, it's not strong tasting. I could definitely, you could taste salmon. I really enjoy it. What's the matter? This is what's for lunch today. I mean, it'll be sad. I hope it'll be satisfying. It will, whatever it is. This is my lunch. So I wanted to take you guys along and talk to you guys about some stuff and show you guys, you know, what I'm eating as far as, you know, being on the diet and all of that. So, it's I'm gonna go and get this video up for you guys, and I'll see you on the What's for Dinner. Don't forget, guys, if you like this video, hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to hit the notification button with the bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload a video. Like and share and all that stuff, and don't forget to comment down below. I love when you guys comment, and it really does help my YouTube channel. And thank you so much to my new subscribers and all my subscribers. Love you guys. Thank you so much for your support always, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye. Hope you're having a great Monday. Happy Labor Day. Bye.